So before we begin our preview of Dragon Ball Super Episode 93, I have some things I want to tell you guys real quick here about my Dragon Ball Super Episode 92 review. I want to issue an apology because I actually made a huge mistake in that review, and every time I make a mistake, I always try to correct it, yo. That's always been my thing, so I do apologize for that. I always try to bring in new translators to kind of help me out with Super, and I tried a new one last night during the Super review, and it wasn't Herms, and it wasn't Sebs, and it wasn't Spaz. It was somebody else who I'm not going to name, and there were some things they got wrong, so I want to apologize to you guys on that, what I said in my review, okay? First of all, they didn't tell me about the line where Bulma said that she would end up giving them the money, right? About when she, I made a joke about her being stingy or whatever in the Super episode, but there was a line after where she said that was totally missed. My bad on that. And the other mistake was they had told me that Beerus was saying that he was throwing in their face that they went back in time in Resurrection F. That wasn't in the episode at all. He was just talking about how they eliminated Frieza's army, which really wouldn't have been much of an effect on this anyways. But so again, my bad on that. That will not happen again. My apologies on that. I screwed up. My bad. I feel kind of bad about it, but hey, hopefully you'll accept my apology. Let's talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 93, though. That's what we're here for. We're going to preview this episode. There's been a lot about this episode already out. The big return of Frieza. It's not even a spoiler anymore. It's in all the promotional. It's in the magazine. It's in the next episode preview, which we're going to talk about right here. And I will give my thoughts on that. Plus a big, huge shocker when it comes to Kale. So let's go ahead and get to it, all right? Let's go ahead and get to it here. Dragon Ball Super Episode 93. Okay, so first thing here, first shot of the episode. Hey, it's me, Goku. Goku is going to the flower fields. Now, the spoilers told us that Goku's going to be going to Baba first. He's going to be going to Uranai Baba. Those of you longtime Dragon Ball fans know that she has the ability to bring you back from the dead for 1 day, 24 hours, but she can only do it for 1 day. So it's one of those things where he's going to go to her and say, can we bring Frieza back to life to help us fight in this tournament? And I guess at some point she's going to go down there or send Goku down there to see if he's willing to do it. And here we are. For the first time ever, we're seeing Goku in this version of Hell, in the flower fields where Frieza was at in Resurrection F, in this portion of Hell, talking to Frieza. I've been waiting for this for quite some time, and I can't wait to see their reaction. Frieza's going to be so angry. He's going to be like, man, I've been tortured like crazy, and now you're here? Because he hates him. There's no choice now. Okay, so right here, it looks like the cocoon was dropped. Interesting. In order to win the Tournament of Power, we need your strongest, most evil power. So he's acknowledging the fact that that he's evil. And here we have a conversation between the gods of destruction and the angels. So I'm thinking with this whole thing, we have a new character here. I have no idea who this is. He's got a Naruto-esque headband on. I'm thinking what we're going to get in this episode is what we've gotten for the past 2 weeks, which is more world building, more conversation with the other universes, okay? I think we're going to be getting that in Super this episode as well, and maybe even the next one. We have literally no information about Dragon Ball Super Episode 94, but it is definitely going to be something that we are going to find out soon, probably during the week. You know what I'm saying? And then here we have the shot right here. That's Frieza right there in his fourth form. Interesting that the whole sky turns dark. I'm very curious about what that could mean. Is it one of those things where when Frieza gets powered up in Hell, he's going to actually have the ability to turn the entire sky dark? I really don't know, but this is going to be a very interesting conversation here between Goku and Frieza. It's something that we never thought we'd see, but it is a reality. Now, I know a lot of people are wondering, well, what's Goku going to offer Frieza? And like I've said for the past few weeks since we first got the spoiler, it's going to be something that Frieza's going to have to do whether he wants to or not, because if he doesn't, Frieza's probably going to get wiped out by Beerus. Beerus will Hakai him and destroy his existence, so he just might as well just do it. Or perhaps he's going to offer Frieza a better place in Hell, or maybe... how about this one? Maybe he's going to offer him a Dragon Ball wish. You never know. And then what if Frieza wishes himself back to life again? Or wishes himself to go to Universe 6? Who knows? The possibilities are endless, but I do think we're going to get an answer in Dragon Ball Super episode 93. Here's Frieza here with a little smirk. So I think this might be like, I think this shot right here might actually be what Goku offers him. You know what I'm saying? There's Goku smirking. So it's one of those things where these guys never thought they'd team up, but they have to, because if they don't, the entire universe, and by the way, guys, that includes heaven and hell, everything gets wiped away by Zeno. So you got to do it. This right here. All right, let's talk about this. First of all, Goku says, Frieza, you better fight for this universe. And then here we have, and we heard about this as well. This was in the preview. This was in the intro. This is Kale releasing her pseudo Broly power. It's going to happen in the next episode. This is pretty much just the same animation we saw in the intro. First time ever, Kale is going to be learning how to become a Super Saiyan, but apparently she's going to hit some kind of power that's even higher, because not only does she have the green hair, but she also has the green aura. Now, a lot of people, we've talked about this too, are talking about whether or not this is going to be the legendary Super Saiyan form that Broly had, because she is a tribute to Broly. And I think that, no, it's not going to be the legendary Super Saiyan transformation, but I think it will be something very similar to it. I think it'll be a tribute to it, but it's not going to be called LSSJ. I don't believe it will be. It might be called like Super Saiyan Berserk, or maybe another version of Super Saiyan Rage. Her pupils are gone, so maybe that's what it's going to be. But basically, Kaba and probably Caulifla are going to help her unlock this form. So she is going to get the form early before the tournament even starts. And then there's Kaba freaking the hell out, dude. I cannot wait for that scene. I cannot wait. I like how we're seeing the different storylines develop in Super. You've got the Universe 7 stuff with Boo being asleep and his replacement. You've got the Universe 6 storyline with Kaba and Caulifla and Kale. And then you've got the other universes being sprinkled around. I really like how these episodes are being directed. I love it. It's being built up very well, in my opinion. There's Caulifla there. Now, this is interesting. Goku says, huh, what? He brought up unbelievable terms. That means that Frieza is going to be, he's going to bargain with Goku. He's going to be giving Goku some kind of offer. He's going to be offering something to Goku, or not offer, I'm sorry, let me take that back. He's going to be asking for something from Goku. He's going to require something from Goku to compete. What if Frieza wishes to come back to life? What if that's what he wants? I mean, there's so many possibilities here. And if he does come back to life, what is that going to mean for the future of Super? This is getting even more interesting. Next week's episode will be a must-see. Again, they're smiling at each other. The flower fields are there. And by the way, I do think we might actually see them fight. We're going to get to that here in a minute. There is Golden Frieza. So I think Goku is going to be sparring with Frieza. Frieza versus Goku one more time in Dragon Ball Super. It's going to happen. Next on Dragon Ball Super. You're the 10th warrior. Goku goes to see Frieza. And there we have Frieza in his golden form with the halo. Animation is decent. It's not as good as it was in the Resurrection F movie, but you can't really expect it to be because it had a much bigger budget. But I am looking forward to seeing, I literally am looking forward to seeing Frieza versus Goku one more time. There's Goku, his Duke's up. He's ready to fight. Goku and Frieza, and he's golden, and as you know, folks, when Golden Frieza first came around, he was able to compete with SS Blue. Granted, Goku's much stronger since then. It's still, for Golden Frieza, still very, very powerful. I would say Golden Frieza is stronger than Majin Buu at this point, so in a way, him joining the team is actually a plus as far as just pure power goes. One more quick announcement before I close out the video. First of all, leave comments down below. What do you think about Kale? What do you think about Golden Frieza? That's the first thing I want to hear. We can talk about it now everywhere. And then second of all, I want to announce that this week on the channel, we're going to be doing Frieza Week. I got 4 Frieza themed videos coming out this week covering topics that almost nobody's talking about when it comes to Dragon Ball Frieza stuff. So this week is going to be Frieza Week. In addition to those 4 videos, I've got other videos going up too. You know, I'm expecting a big news break during the week, so you can probably get something like that coming up. I think Toei's going to reveal a lot of stuff. And so there will be tons of content, folks. But Frieza Week is here, starting with this video and moving forward into the future. Look forward to that all week, capitalizing Saturday night with the return of Golden Frieza, this episode right here, 93. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so very much for watching my little preview here. And hey, thank you so much for your constant support of Geekdom 101. You know what I'm trying to do here is be as accurate as possible. And if I screw up, like I said at the beginning of the video, I will admit my mistake and correct it, and it won't happen again. So thank you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day.